Hello, I am Jody Wolf. You're watching EXPOZ on February 23, 2012, 33 minutes after midnight, Birmingham, Alabama. Today's topic, wow, Illuminati. I have some facts here. Illuminati. And the speaker on this that I got this information from is Don Marquis, M-A-R-Q-U-I-S. Look him up, and I believe you can find a lot of information. Don Marquis used to be a member because his parents were and their parents were. He was offered up at the age of 3 to Satan. Luckily, it wasn't a burnt offering. And then at age 13, he was brought to a rededication ceremony. And the book at the ceremony was made of lamb's hide. Keep in mind, lamb's hide. You know what that means? It is a book of the dead. The Rothschild family is the head. They are the head. They are above the Illuminati. They are considered to be walking guides. They call the shots. The age of Aquarius. Leave the pieces into the occult. The age of Aquarius is the occult. Alright, here's what I want you to do. Please do this. Go on the internet. Go on the internet and look up or type in pictures. Type in pictures. All 400 pictures of the Illuminati cards. Do that. Find the pictures. Find the Illuminati cards. There's cards out there. And you'll see them on the internet because I had a call from someone that said, wow, I can't believe it. I saw them. So go look for them. Illuminati cards. And be specific. Request the pictures of all 400. Here's what you will see. In a card that was made many years before the Twin Tower assault. It showed on the Illuminati cards Twin Towers with a flame, a big fire between the two, and it showed one leaning. Okay, it showed the Pentagon. It showed a fire in the middle of a Pentagon. And over here, a plane. Talk about an airplane that hit the Pentagon. Now keep in mind, this is between 8 and 30 years before the event. There's another card. Last year, 2011, earthquake, Japan. Illuminati card that's made in the 70s showed a picture of 4 towers, 4 nuclear towers, in which the 2 middle ones were on fire. Japan. Also, a card showed and said the name Japan. I'm not bringing that, I'm just saying it. A wave. It showed a huge wave coming up upon Japan. The card showed it. Another card showed an earthquake. A volcano erupting right on the hills. Well, it did. And it did in Iceland. Between here and Europe. Twice. These cards have marked our history from, I don't know how far back, but I got something else I want to tell you here. But I want to tell you one thing before I do that. The last event was the Japanese tsunami, and the thing that happened, anyway, the next event, according to the cards, is a rapture. The next event, I'll say it again, before, or to happen next, is the rapture. That's the next event. So, let me tell you something. Jesus, or God, took Noah and his family, saved them. He removed them from harm's way before he destroyed the billions of people that were on earth at that time. And the reason was they were poisoned. They were mixed with the Nephilim. The fallen angels, the sons of God, came to this world and mated with women, and the offspring were Nephilim. God destroyed the world because of that. However, God says there were Nephilim in those days and after. They were there then. They were there then. Because Noah, his sons, were not pure. Whether they were Nephilim themselves, I don't know. But let me tell you this. Go to Lot in Sodom and Gomorrah. God forced Lot and his family out before Sodom and Gomorrah could be destroyed. They had to leave. So God made sure they were out of harm's way. Now go to Egypt when the Pharaoh was, when Moses trying to free the Jews. Keep in mind, you got just say 100-acre pasture out there with 100 cattle. Half of them were Jewish. I mean, they owned. The other half, they were owned by the Pharaoh. Well, the Pharaoh's cattle died. You got another field out there, 100 acres of grain and wheat. The Pharaoh owned half of them. The Jews owned the other half. All his died in the same field. The firstborn dead. All the plagues that came upon Egypt in those days, not one time did any of the plagues hurt God's people. They were spared. So, my point is, I believe we're going to have a pre-trib rapture. A pre-trib rapture. I believe it, I believe it, I believe it, and I'll tell you why. Because in a pre-trib rapture, God will have to make sure that his people are safe before these things can come upon earth. Now, it may be like in the days of Moses. We may still be here when a lot of it's going on, but we should be protected. And one more thing I'm going to say last. You'll see 3 sets of 7 judgments in tribulation. Wrong. Wrong. There will be 28 or more. And the reason there will be 28, a definite 28, look at Revelations chapter 10, verse 1 through 4. Jesus wrote Revelations, but he let John see it. And he told John, he said, just as we did in Daniel, keep that book unknown until the last days. Then he says, there are 7 thunders, and I saw the thunders, what they did. Jesus said to John, he said, do not disclose what you saw. So there's 7 thunders. No one knows what will come out of them. But there's 7 judgments. You already have the trumpets, you already have the seals, and you already have the vials. Well, right after the trumpets come the thunders. So, and the others, I said there may be more than that, is the 2 witnesses. God will allow them to keep themselves safe for a certain time to witness. So he will bring judgment upon the people that tries, or they will bring judgment upon the people that tries to hurt them. So I gave you a mouthful. Do some research, especially on the cards. Please do that. And you'll see what you're looking at, a card that shows the trade towers, that shows a Pentagon, that shows Iceland volcano, and that showed the events in Japan. The next event is a rapture. Boom. Look. Get yourself safe. Jody Wolf, EXPOZ.